Welcome to episode 5 of Awakening the Inner Avatar. Today's story invites us into themes of trust, testing, and the strange forms wisdom can take. The King of Omashu may seem like a light-hearted episode, but beneath the laughter and sliding chutes, there's a message about growth, flexibility, and ancient friendship. Aang, Katara, and Sokka arrive at the Earth Kingdom city of Omashu. It's massive and fortified, like a city built not just to function, but to protect. Aang is excited. He used to visit this city long ago, and it brings back memories of his childhood friend, Bumi. To stay safe, Katara and Sokka suggest that Aang wear a disguise. After all, the Avatar is being hunted. Once inside, they look out over the city, and Aang lights up as he describes Omashu's delivery system. Miles and miles of tubes and chutes, he says. To his friend Bumi, it was more than logistics. It was the world's greatest super slide. Naturally, Aang convinces Katara and Sokka to try it. They fly through the system, wind and laughter and danger mixing together. But Aang is in control, mostly. But their ride catches the attention of the city guards. They're arrested and brought before the king, who at first appears eccentric and unpredictable. He offers them a feast, and then throws a piece of chicken at Aang to prove that he's an airbender, the Avatar. Once confirmed, the tone shifts. The king imprisons them and tells Aang he must pass 3 deadly challenges. As an added incentive, he locks Katara and Sokka in crystal rings that grow tighter with time. Each challenge tests Aang in different ways, not just strength or skill, but his ability to think creatively, trust his instincts, and let go of expectations. The final challenge is a duel. The frail looking king suddenly moves with precision and power. He's not weak at all. He's strong, strategic, and full of surprises. Aang wins, and the king offers one last challenge. "What's my name?" he says. Aang is confused at first. He replays everything. Then he remembers something the king said. Something only Bumi would say. You have to open your brain to the possibilities. And just like that, it clicks. The king is Bumi, his childhood friend. Bumi explains his reasoning. Aang has been gone for 100 years. The world has changed. The Fire Nation is powerful, and balance has been lost. Aang's destiny is to defeat Fire Lord Ozai and restore harmony. To do that, he must master all 4 elements. The episode ends with Aang and Bumi sliding down the delivery chutes together. One more time, just like old friends. But everything is different now. Let's pause. Take a breath. and open ourselves to what this episode might be saying to us. Bumi didn't test Aang out of cruelty. He tested him because he knew his friend needed to stretch beyond the obvious. Ask yourself, where in your life is a challenge actually an invitation to grow? Aang expected Bumi to look the same, act the same, but time changes everyone. Ask yourself, is there someone or something from your past you need to see with new eyes? Wisdom doesn't always arrive looking like a teacher. Sometimes it's a wild king with wild hair and strange riddles. Now ask yourself, what truth is trying to reach you, even if it's wearing a disguise? The King of Omashu reminds us that the people who love us don't always coddle us. Sometimes they stretch us. Sometimes they shake us awake. Your path may be strange and your tests may feel unfair, but they may be exactly what wakes you up to who you truly are. Keep your brain open to the possibilities. And I'll see you in the next episode of Awakening the Inner Avatar. This podcast is a fan-created project intended for educational and spiritual reflection. All clips, references, and content related to Avatar, The Last Airbender, Star Wars, Rebels, and other media are used under fair use for commentary, analysis, and transformative discussion. All rights to original shows, characters, and music belong to their respective creators and copyright holders.